You're live.
Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Alive on Monday. On Mondays, we tend to do demos, but you just never know. We kind of just do whatever it is we're doing actually in the shop. So let me find you so I can see your comments. We're going to do attaching cotton, a bedazzled panel to the cotton canvas. So hang on one second. Let me just get this so that I can read your comments. Hang on a second. Okay. So, hey, Brenda and Connie and Jody. Welcome, guys. Okay. So today what we're going to do is I have not personally. Judy did this one, and she left it at the shop. So I'm finishing it for her because I'm guessing if you leave it at the shop for like 5 years, it becomes shop property. So Judy, if you want it back once it's finished, you can have it back, but it's my demo today. So what we've done is we've taken a Stephanie Brandenburg frond panel. So this is what the panel looked like originally. And then we have taken and bedazzled it. So we have added netting, we've added tulle, we've added some silks here. What else did? Here we've added some hot ribbons, and I'll probably go in after I'm all done and then add some rhinestones or some crystals, Swarovski crystals here. So just a lot of crazy, like, I don't even know what kind of netting this is, but it's got some gold in it, some metallic. And then we just stitched it on. Here's some more tulle. And then I have added, because I didn't like the way this ended here. Let me pull it off so I can show you. I didn't like the way that this ended kind of abruptly here. So I've just thrown some avocado bags over it. So I'm going to stitch those onto it. So save everything. If you like follow us for long enough, you'll become a hoarder. And if you want to know how to make the canvas, you're going to take just a regular cotton canvas to begin with. It's pretty stiff. You could wash it if you want to. A lot of people like to wash it numerous times. I personally don't ever wash it. I get it wet and then I throw paint on it. And when I say throw paint on it, I literally mean I take a little bit of blue, throw it on there. Like take one of those cheap dollar sponge brushes from the dollar store and just dip it in the paints and then splatter it on. So there's no, anybody could literally do this. Some of my backings are actually like what I use to mop up or clean up other paints that have made a mess on the table, because it's all dye, it's all paint. And I figure that it's not rocket science, so you can do anything. So we do have the cotton canvas. I believe it's a 10 ounce and it's $13.99 a yard. We have it in a cream color, and then we have it in a white color, or a natural color and a white color. So if you need that, let me know. And we'll do another demo on painting the backgrounds, but you can see how it literally is just kind of thrown on there, splattery speckles. There's really nothing that we do that we want to overthink. So I don't want anybody to get stressed out painting backgrounds. Just throw some paint on there and call it good. So I've already attached the flower to the background. I just put a couple of pins in it just like this because we've already done the thread painting beforehand. If you had a long arm, you could thread paint it and quilt it all at the same time. But most of us don't have long arms easily at our disposal. So you're going to want to do all your thread painting on your domestic machine. And it's much easier to do. It's backed with a tearaway stabilizer. It's much easier to do before you put it on your background. So do the artwork and then cut it out, put it on your background, and then attach it. So I have just come in here with a Glamour 12 weight. I keep trying to get closer to Roger, and Roger keeps backing away. I want to make sure you guys are getting a good close up. But so here is the 12 weight Glamour. Glamour has one strand of rayon, one strand of metallic. I always want to add metallic because I want it to catch the light. So here is, I've just kind of done not necessarily a straight stitch. I've just kind of done a squiggle stitch, and I've started down here in the center and then worked my way up for each petal. I don't want to just start like come down here and then go up here. I want to bring it down into here so it looks like the whole petal is attached, not just attached right here. So you can see I brought some of the glamour down into the petal. So I stopped right here so that I could start, because I know you don't want to watch the whole thing of it being sewn on, but just in case you want to see the free motion. All right, Max has been upstairs all day today, but he knows that the camera's on, so he's come downstairs. So I've already started down here. I'm going to just pick it up where I left off. And I have my free motion foot on here. If you need a close-up of the free motion foot, let me know and I can take it off and show it to you. If I get caught in any of these embellishments, I'm just going to clip it and keep on sewing, because as you can see, they're not real, they're attached, but they're not sewn down super tight. So I'm just going to pick up here where I left off. And I just have regular weight thread in the bottom. Of course, now that you're watching, I'm going to have problems. I didn't have any problems getting that first half of it down. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, it's going to make me rethread it with you guys watching. Okay. So sometimes with the thicker weight thread, because the glamour does become a 20 weight thread, and I know I tell you guys this all the time, but sometimes you forget that lower the number of the thread, the thicker it's going to be. So your machine can only handle a 12 weight thread through the needle here. 12 weight is the lowest weight. 8 weights would be like a pearl cotton, which you would do hand embroidery with. But this 12 weight thread, you could totally do hand embroidery, and I do use it all the time with hand embroidery. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that will solve our problem, and we can pick up our bottom thread. I always pick up my bottom thread so that it doesn't create a nest at the bottom. And then I make sure my presser foot's down, and I'm just going to move my fabric. So you have to remember, when you have this open toe foot, your feed dogs, my feed dogs are engaged, but they don't work like they would with a normal foot. So I've got it, and that's your personal preference whether you want to lower your feed dogs or not. So it's only going to move as fast or as slow as I want it to move. This is a broken machine. A customer broke it. See how they push that reverse button in so far? So the needle doesn't work correctly. So I would typically, if I was upstairs sewing or at home sewing, I would sew with my needle in the down position. So every time I stop, it acts like a third hand and keeps your fabric from slipping or moving. So I'm just going, and I'm kind of going off the pedal and on the pedal, straight and not straight. And you can go over it if you say I didn't catch right there and I wanted to go back, because it is a free motion foot, I can just go backwards, okay? So you can go any which way you want. And I don't, like on the leaf, I would do a more of a straight stitch. But on this, I don't really want it to be super straight, because I want it to kind of look like a petal that's kind of... So see here how I've like caught my little free motion foot on some threads there. So I'm just going to loosen that up. But the petals, oops, we broke our thread. So anyway, so there you go. You get the gist of it. And then we will post some photos of it finished as soon as Karen finishes it. She doesn't know that's what she's going to do tomorrow. I'll finish attaching it here. If you need me to demo more, let me know and I'll keep going. But it's pretty self-explanatory. you just kind of want to do a little bit of a squiggly stitch because the flower, it kind of flows like that. If it was a straight line, like a tree bark or something, you might want to go a little bit straighter. So that is what it looks like. It's super easy. When you're using the thicker canvas, you do not need to use any tearaway interfacing or any kind of interfacing at all. If you were worried about it puckering, we're not doing that much thread painting. We're simply attaching it. If we were doing more really, really intense thread painting, you might want to treat it with some Material Magic so that it won't pucker. But with the amount of stitching we're doing for this, you do not have to treat your cotton canvas. Okay, I'm going to find my phone, see if there's any questions. And let's see. So just to show you, there's other ways to use the, oh my gosh, so many. Hey, Sue. Hi, Peggy and Joyce. Hey, Terry, how are you? Tell Lance hello. Hi, Phyllis and Cindy. And oh my gosh, so many of you. Okay, so welcome everybody. Peggy Cato, I have a room. Well, you're already in the class. Are you asking for somebody else? Because it is full. Jenny, welcome. Yes. Oh, sorry, I did not put the date ticker across it. Today is the, well, my watch says it's the 6th.
It's the 5th.
Well, Roger set my watch wrong then, because it clearly says the 6th. Can't trust anything around here. How do anal people do this project? Okay, so Connie Kaufman, you might need to come into the shop to take this class because I know you, and you might need me to hover over you and tell you to just let go. And I will also give you a tequila shot. That will loosen you up a little bit. You can do it though, Connie. I do think Katie said that you and her are going to take the sunflower one, which is this one. Katie said that you were going to take it with her. This is super easy, but it will, you don't really have to think too much outside of the box because you're just putting the silks on top of the panel. So I think you could handle it. Okay. Let's see. Well, welcome everybody. There's so many of you. Okay. Sandy, thank you for the video quality. Roger's doing a good job trying to get close-ups. Okay, so anyhow, so just to show you real quickly, because we have some people that are like, well, what do I do with the silks? I bought a bunch of silks on the last live, and they don't know what to do with them. So here's another pillow. It was just a floral pillow, and we just added the silks to it with some thread painting. So you can see right here, there's no silks. It's just thread painting, just kind of with the vein of the petal. You never know. If it gets fuzzy, just say it's part of the embellishment. So that is another way to do it. And then here is one that we just took and wove the silks to add an extra background. So this is one we're still working on. I need to make the bird brighter or something so he stands out. But that just gives you ideas of what to do with the silks and how to attach it to a canvas. And when you're done with attaching it to the canvas, you could turn it into a pillow. You can turn it into a wall hanging, or you can go to like Michael's or any art store and get one of those painter canvases and just wrap this around it and staple it. And then you wouldn't even have to quilt it. It would just be all ready to hang if you wrap this around the painter's canvas. So that's our little lesson for today. And then we have a bunch of show and tell and stuff to sell. Lots of onesies. We have, and if you need Reno tickets, I do still have some. Hey, Christy, how are ya? Could you lay the bedazzled sunflower? Yes, Sandy, let me go get that. So if you need a free VIP pass to the Reno show, let me know. And then I'm going to show you, we have some new silk Kanthas in. We have some purple ones. We have some twin sizes coming in, but they apparently you just never know what you're going to get when you order. Sometimes it takes 6 weeks to get it. This shipment, I got one blanket, like literally 2 days after I ordered it. And then like 3 days later, I got 2 more blankets. And then like 2 weeks later, I got a bunch of them, but we're still missing 2 boxes. So I do have some of these to show you, but I just want to show you real quick how the silk one turned out, because I don't know that I've actually showed you. I have to take it off the mannequin though, because the mannequin has a weird stomach. So it's got like a display shelf, so it looks like it's pregnant. Oh my goodness. Who would think it would be so hard? Okay, so see how it's got like this display shelf? So it like has a weird stomach. So not at all like our stomachs. So here it is. Here, I'm gonna put it on real quick so you can see it. I know, nothing like dressing in the moment. I hope I did it right side. So here's what the silk one looks like. You can visualize it because I might not have it on perfectly. So if I had a mirror, I might change the color a little bit. But you can play with it. Super comfy, just something you can throw over a pair of leggings or jeans or whatnot. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna get this for Sandy. Sandy wants a close-up of the quilting and these flowers. So here is the quilting. Let me see if you can see it. Oh, I was gonna say, let me put it on the other side so you can see it better. You can sort of see it a little bit better. I did all of my stitching. I did not use a domestic machine. All of my stitching I did on the long arm. So it's probably going to have a little bit more stitching than you would have on your domestic machine because you've already stitched all your flowers down. So here it is, the quilting. And then here I did the berries. I actually forgot to do one berry, but then I decided to not do it just so you could see the difference in the how the silk ribbon stuffed with a tiny little bit of polyfill adds so much dimension. So that is here. She want me to pull it down so you can get some more of it. I don't know if you can take pictures of that, Sandy. I can take more pictures and send it to you. Okay. Connie Wiggins, isn't the jacket so pretty? So there's a black one in here that I think would be amazing. And Donna Baker said she would do the tamarack jacket as a class. And that one will be a little bit more fitted. So that one might be a fun one to take. But that will be the fall. See you Thursday. Okay. Joyce, I believe there is a pass in your basket. Okay, oh, well, Jody, make sure you post what you use your chenille on. I always love to see what you guys are doing. Okay, so let me know, Sandy, if you need a closer look at this. And we did have a glitch in the system, so everybody that was in the last Bedazzled sunflower class, like it literally is poof. Christy and I have both tried to find the attendees for that so that we could email you more photos and the link so you can get the recording. But neither Christy or I could find it anywhere. So I don't know why it was deleted, but we need to call. So if you didn't get, we need to call and work that glitch out. But if you didn't get the link for the video, let us know and we will get back to you. So just a quick reminder or refresher. This is what the jacket that I'm wearing, this is what it looks like with the cotton Kanthas. And I'm just gonna say it's not even this. The silk one is not bulky. It doesn't feel big. Like you could wear it all day. Very comfortable. The cotton one was amazing when I did wear it. It was super comfortable. Like I would want to wear it around the house, and I'd want to wear it to Walmart, and I'd want to wear it out to dinner too. So this is the cozy, and Heidi is doing another class, I believe in July. I know Christy just posted the classes. So all the classes, we've got an embellished basket class with a gal from the East Coast. She's going to be teaching that. Caroline, go and look, because I'm pretty sure your name I remembered, but maybe I remembered it in my head and not on the email. Okay, so I want to show you we've taken it one step further with the cozies. Well, Lynn E did. Lynn E took it one step further. So this is another Heidi pattern. So we had this purse pattern in the shop for a long time. So Lynn bought the pattern in the kit so that she could use it with the rest of the Kanthas. So she made this super cute little cover up with the Kantha fabric, and then she made a matching purse with the leftover fabrics. So just to give you a fun idea of what you can do with the cotton Kanthas or the silk Kanthas. And then we do have those patterns. And I did not put any names on it. So if you want the patterns and you haven't gotten them yet, just put Mia Vest is just put S Mia Vest. That way we can be official. S Mia Vest. It will help me when I'm scrolling through. S Mia Vest if you want the pattern for the one that Lynn E just made. And I know Lynn's going to be mad that we call her Lynn E now, but we had to give her a new nickname at the retreat because we had another Lynn. So Lynn E will for always be Lynn E. And then here is the cozy pattern. So if you need the cozy pattern, just put S cozy. And then I'm going to go real quick through the Kanthas just because we are going to the show and I don't want to sell them all before you guys have a chance. But most of what they sent us was king size. So if you want the twin size, but in these colors, just let me know. Apparently I did not put a tag on this one. So just put S blue, but this is a king size one, so it's $169. So if you want to make a cozy out of this, you could make two of them. We took the king size ones and we were able to make the scarves. We just cut them 9 inches by the length, so 9 by 108, and those made super cute scarves. So you can make scarves for all your friends. Victor, you can make scarves and sell them in your little boutique. So S blue is $169 for the king size one. And then this one's another king size one, just so you can see. S24 is $169. If you get a blue one, it's pretty much going to look like any of the blue ones. And I know several of you ordered the yellow one, but it did not come in any of these shipments, so we're waiting for it to come. S24 is $169 for a king size blue one. And the Kanthas do come, the silk ones come already bound by machine and with cotton backing. So that is the blue one, which would be gorgeous for anything. That is king size. So you could put it on your bed, or you could put it on your bed already finished, or your guest bed if you don't want to take the time to make a quilt, or you can just cut it up. We made pillows, we made table runners, we did scarves. The scarves are my favorite because I really will use those. Here is a king size green one. So if you're gonna cut them up and make other things, the king size is a better deal. S56. S56 is the king size green one. S56. And it has quite a bit of shimmery sequins and beading. You just can't even buy the silk for that cost, let alone it's already slow stitched for you. So tote bags, all kinds of fun stuff. So that's the green one you could decorate for Christmas. But the ones I'm really in love with are the black ones. This is a twin size one. And you would think that I would put all the numbers in the same place. S05 is $79. So this is like 60 by 90-ish or something like that. S05 is $79. And it's black cotton on the back and then black silks. And I don't know, you can't go wrong with this one. S05 is $79. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with the black ones, but eventually I'll have them all in my stash, cut up for different projects. So here's another one. S34 is another black one. S34 is $79. S34 is $79. And if you don't want the king size one, maybe you have a friend and you can cut it up. That way you'll save a little bit of money. Here is the multicolored king size one, S55. So this has every color. S55. It's got kind of a rusty red. It's kind of interesting. They use blue thread, white thread, blue and white thread, it looks like, throughout the whole thing. So this is what the multicolored one looks like. You've got some pinks, some turquoise, some orange, some everything. S55 is $169. Gosh, Karen's going to love coming in tomorrow and having to fold all these up. S58 is a really pretty red one. You could do a poinsettia out of this and then use the green one for leaves. We'll have to experiment some more with these. S58 is $79 for a twin size red one. S58. And then, what's wrong, Max? Okay, the brown one, I'm just going to show you because you guys have already seen these. This is a brown twin one, S59. S59 is the brown one. Here's another green one that's a twin size. So S76 is a green one, twin size. We have several of those. The black, this one's like a king size one, but it's got a lot of blacks and purples in it. To me, it was a little bit different than the other black one. So S85 is $169. S85. And then, let's see. The purple ones. I know this is what you guys have all been waiting for. S10. S10 is $169 for a king size silk one. So S10 is $169 for a king size silk one. And so we just wanted to make sure that you guys got first chance at this shipment before we take it to the Reno show. Because I think they probably won't come home from Reno. I know you guys have already bought a bunch and you haven't done anything with them yet. just in case. Okay, then we have some trims. We're like doing kind of a mini sale because we think, even though we're really like still kind of sick, we still think we're going to get this ready before we leave for the show. I need 3 twin sizes in blues, red colors, black, white colors. Only luck with these. Any luck with these? I need 3 twin size in blue colors. Just blue ones? Just blue ones or blue and red? Well, Fran, when you come on Thursday, you can pick through them. I had ordered silks and hope you got it. Sandy, hang on a second. I'm going to put out some stuff for sale, and then I'm going to go get your basket because it was the one on the table to ship. So let me, silk strips, wait, let's see. I don't know, it took you away. Silk strips for flower centers, that is. Let me go see what's in your basket, Sandy. Oh, pumpkins with the orange. Oh, we need to order more orange ones. We didn't even have any orange ones, Christy. But pumpkins would be super cute. I think Christy's already in a fall mood because she keeps wanting to do pumpkins. All cotton fabrics. We have a ton of the cotton ones, Fran, so you can look when you come. Terracotta. I did send a box to you today, I know, but we'll get the other ones in the new, I'll start a new box for you. Ouch. Oh, I got pricked by a tack. Jane says hers looks really nice on the shelf. I know, Jane, but I'm going to get you girls to cut into it. Jenny, no, but tomorrow, I promise, if no customers come in and I'm left alone, I'll be able to actually like invoice stuff. Christy, we're going to fulfill that need. We're going to get you some pumpkins, okay? Okay, so we have some onesies here. So S94, so I priced everything at $10 a yard in this bucket. So if it's $9, it's 33 inches. So these are all fuchsia fabrics, but I only have one of them. So I didn't know if we should do it as a collection or what we should do. But these all, they were originally purchased, I'm sure, to go into one kit, but we don't have the pattern for that. So, like literally there's like 800 yards of backing here. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we've got. S94 is 33 inches for $9. It's a purpley magenta, but it's got a little faint leaf. So S94. And then you've got S93 is a fuchsia, 33 inches. And then a green with floating fuchsias. S90 is $22. So that would be 2+ yards. S92 is a cream background with a cute little pinky green leaf. S88 is this same print, but with a purple background. Any pink? Not a light pink, but we have like a dark magenta. Okay, S87 is more of the leaves. S86 is just a great green tone on tone. S97 is the plaid, but in a tan color. So if you love fuchsias, I would just order all of this because it's going to look really good. No, Jenny, literally whatever bug I have, it like just has exhausted me. So I barely like make it through the day. Okay, S89 is the fuchsia on a light green background. So it's the same as this one, but with a light green background. And then we have random pieces of this. So this one is 2 yards. I know, Christy, I almost sold them as a whole collection, but it's really like, unless you have the pattern, which we don't, you don't really know what it's for. S70 is this floral bouquet. And then this one, so this one is 2 yards. S70 is 2 yards. So it's all priced at $10 a yard. And then S69 is 7 1/3 yards. So I'm sure it was supposed to be backing. S69 is 7 1/3 yards. But then S68 is 10 yards. So if this one is the same as the 2 yards, so if nobody wants the 10 yards or the 7 yards, we can cut that down and you can get a yard or whatever it is you want. Okay, hang on. While you guys are looking at all those, Roger's going to keep spanning over them so you can pick what you want. No, this is the closest to the magenta sandy that we get. It's more red. I do have this purpley one though. Sandy, in your basket for the silks, I just have this multicolored one. So you get a lot of different colors. And then I have one small purple. So just let me know what other colors you want, but there is no pink. They shipped me an order today, but I'll email them and ask them if they have a pink, a light pink. So that, and then you've got some fibers and stuff. Okay. So here we are. I'm going to take this back because I have no idea what you guys have purchased. S89 is the green. S93 is the fuchsia and purple. S88 and S90. S63, if nobody wants all 7 1/3 yards, we can cut it down. So 7 1/3 yards is here. But if people don't want, if somebody doesn't want all 7 yards for a backing, we can cut it down. And then we have the 2 yards of this print, and then we have 10 yards also. So all of this is priced at $10 a yard. And then we have one of these, S94, S91, S86, S87, and S92. And then we have some super cute little pins with buttons on the top. Let me just scroll and see who the lucky winner is. And I have Terracotta. And if you weren't a lucky winner and you want some of these, S102 is 50. I believe there's 50 button head pins for $5.50. So S102 is $5.50. And then, oh, Susan, well, you could watch last week's really quick because as you can tell, I have not gotten the numbers off of them. But I will probably first thing tomorrow morning. So any orders for last week that come in before tomorrow, first thing, we can probably still fill. Here is some trim. I must have tied a really good knot. 2 yards. So they come in 2 yard cuts. They're a cute little lavendery daisy. 2 yards for $4.50. 2 yards. And then we have a cute little applique. It's a lace embroidered You could put this on a shirt. You could put it on a tote bag. You could put it on anything your heart desires. S100 is $5.50. You could cut it apart and applique the flowers in different sections of your project. All kinds of fun stuff you can do with it. So S100 is for the blue lace embroidery applique. S102 is for the button head pins. And then we have a few little feather buttons. And there's 8 of them in there. 2 of each different color. S101 is $3.75 for the cute little feathered buttons. And okay, hang on a second. I gotta take off my jacket. I'm overheating in here. Okay, then we have a cute little one. It's a onesie again. 3 yards, S129. It's a perky peach fabric with, it'd be a great background with kind of a beigey undertone and then beige polka dots. And that's by Maywood Studios. So 3 yards, S129 is $30. Oh, Fat Eights of the whole collection. Yeah, good luck, Sandy. I'm pretty sure we are not doing Fat Eights of anything at this point in our lives. Back in the day when we had lots of employees, maybe. Okay, let's see. Then we have another, I know it's so sad. We could do an auction because I know you guys like an auction. S31 is $10. Starting bid, okay? Starting bid. It's a project in the works because, you know, you don't have enough of your own UFOs, unfinished objects, or projects, whatever you want to call it. But this is, I believe, a Ricky Tim's Convergence. And it's pretty much all done. So it's a background, or you could just make it into a table topper. And then it has, this is probably going to be the border, maybe, who knows, but like another ½ a yard of fabric-ish. So S31 is $10, auction style, girls. S31 is $10, auction style. Christy, I know, Fat Eights. Can you imagine? It took you how long to cut those wool pieces? It would take you forever. It's so time consuming. Okay, so here is an already pieced project. You could use it for the background of something, or you could just turn it into a table topper. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it's a Ricky Tim's Convergence pattern. I personally would probably use it as the background and applique a flower or something on top of it. Oh, look, here, this. Oh, well, I didn't put it in there, but this should have gone. Nope, it's slightly different. Okay, so this is S31 is the auction for this. S31 is the auction for this. Let me know if you need a free ticket for the Reno Quilt Show. And then we have another auction here of scraps. S32 is $12. S32 is $12. And you got, it's mostly batik. Oh, I should look in here before I do it. It's mostly batiks and then some knits. Some knits. I will tell you, though, that I was watching a YouTube, and they used a regular fabric on the bottom, and then they put the knit on top, and then did cutout applique. It was absolutely beautiful. But they like used a stencil to stencil the design onto the knit and then cut it away. So here's all your little scraps from this auction. This is not, that's not a batik, that's a fern. What do they call it? Fern something, fossil fern. And then you've got this big chunk of green. So this is probably like 2 yards-ish. 2 yards here-ish. S32 starting at $12. S32 starting at $12. S32 is starting at $12. Susan, I believe your quilt ticket is in your basket already. And I promise, Karen's going to put all these in your baskets tomorrow so that I can work on invoicing. So S32 is starting at $12. S31 looks like it's at $30 right now. And then S32 is 2 yards of this green batik and then a bunch of scraps and things. And then let's see. S1321 is not an auction, but it is for turquoisey batiks, priced at $10 a yard. So S1321 is $40 for 4 1-yard batiks. That just goes to the first person who wants it. Phyllis, I was going to get you a real name tag so you can come and work all 3 days. Oh, wait, I know you can't. But I was hoping. Okay, I was hoping. Okay, here's another fun auction. I'm not sure what these are. I'm not sure if you can paint them or what. S96 is turtles, and the auction is starting at $5. You just never know what's going to be in the boxes you open. S96 is auction for $5 for these cute little turtles. Okay. S32 is at $15. S31 is at $30. So get in your final bids so we can close that up. 1321 is for 4 turquoise batiks. 4 turquoise batiks. S1321. 1321. The turtles are super cute, Victor. I know. I almost gave them to Gracie. I was gonna put them in her bed so she'd get in her bed and be surprised, but I didn't. S31 is at $32. So make sure you bid what you want to pay. Okay, Phyllis, I'll get you a VIP pass. I know you got other good deeds to do in the world. S1321 is the batiks. Look at, I'm gonna go put those in the batiks out in the shop, and then at the show you can pay $13.99 instead of $10. S1321 is for the 4 batiks. Get them all. That's a good deal. Yes, Brenda, I do have your address changed. Hopefully I remember it before I ship your stuff. No, I should remember it. I got a big note on the computer. S1321 is the turquoise batiks. S96 is the turtles. Julie's at $7.50. So get your final bids in. S31 is at $30. S32 is at $15. Oh, $32. S31 is at $32. I'm 33. Okay, girls. Don't jump too high at once, okay? 1321. We have no takers. The turtles, you're still bidding on. Right now, the turtles are at $7.50. Oh, Phyllis is going to take one for the team. She's going to take the batiks. Good job, Phyllis. That's a good price. Okay. What is S32 is at S32. Hey, Sue, how are you? S32. Okay, I'm going to close it up. Get your last bids in, okay? Okay, Sue, it's crazy. Okay, get your last bids in. I've got a couple more auctions. These are 7 fat quarters and 7 fat quarters. So these are hand-dyed fabrics. These are hand-dyed. I should probably keep them for my collection. S36 is 7 fat quarters, hand-dyed. And then S37 is also 7 fat quarters hand-dyed. So put in your bids if you want those. S96 Rhonda, you know that nobody except for Lynn has gotten her Beth quilt done. Okay, S96, I believe is at $7.50. S96, Julie Gibson at $7.50. Okay, and then I have the hand-dyed fabrics, S37 and S36. You guys can bid on those. S32, S36. Perfect. Okay, you girls are still bidding on that. I'm going to go scroll back to S31. S31. I have Connie Wiggins for $33. Connie Wiggins, $33. So if you ever want to make sure you get something, bump it up like Lynn does. Bump it up like $20, and then you'll be sure that it's yours. Okay, Connie for $33. And then S32. What do we have for S32, Roger? Victor, S36 is at $35. Your internet speed all the way to Canada must be very slow. Perfect, Mary. Post pictures. We want to see what your pictures look like. Okay, S32. S32. I'm going to leave 36 and 37 for you guys to duke it out for a little bit.
Brenda Yagi.
Brenda, and what is it? 15, I think it was.
Yes.
Yagi. Brenda, are you coming to the Reno show? Do you want me to take it to the show, or do you want me to ship it? Okay. Hey, Molly, how are you? Okay, S36 is at $35, which is still an amazing deal for 7 fat quarters hand dyed. There was a point in a lot of our lives where we went to Pacific International Quilt Festival in Santa Clara one year, and the booth across from us was all hand dyed batik fabrics, and we joined the Yard of the Month Club. Like 8 of us joined the Yard of the Month Club. It was back in the day. It was $22 a yard for hand dyed batiks. Oh my gosh, Victor's phone's almost dead, and he won't have any power until 8 o'clock. Oh, that's 7 minutes, Victor. You'll be fine. You can live without your power for 7 minutes, although you'll miss all the good auctions. Okay, S36 is at $40. S37. Show them S37 because I don't see anybody bidding on S37. This one right here. They're only bidding on S36. Okay, S37s is the blues and oranges. S37, I don't see any bids. Okay, S37 is the second batch. So there's 2 different batches there. S37 is 7 fat quarters blues, kind of mauves and oranges. And then S36 is the reds and kind of a peachy terracotta color and greens. Okay. And then I have a batik pre-cut 10-inch squares. So this is 10-inch squares. It was $44.99 regular price. S57 is starting at $25. It's some tans, browns, and grays. S57 is $25 starting. I don't know if you can see better all the different colors here.
If you hold it up.
So you don't get a glare. Connie Wiggins, are you coming to the quilt show, or are you coming home after the quilt show? S57 is for 40 10 by 10 layer cake It's basically a layer cake, but all batiks. S57 is $25 starting auction. And then let's see. And then we have a jelly roll of Americana fabrics. So all kinds of, it's a regular jelly roll, auction price S61. So whether you want to do a quilt for 4th of July or you want to do a quilt for soldiers or veterans or whatnot, this is a pre-cut jelly roll, 2.5-inch strips. We are going to have a jelly roll day where we will be doing some races, some prizes, all kinds of fun stuff. Jelly Roll Day Project Jelly Roll is September 16th. So make sure you mark your calendars for September 16th, and we will get you the link to join our Zoom, and we're going to just work on Jelly Roll projects. We'll have free patterns. We'll have free tutorials, all kinds of fun stuff. You will need a jelly roll or two to join the fun. Although you could personally cut 2.5-inch strips from a billion different fabrics if you want to. Okay. Oh, okay, Connie. That sounds like fun. Thursday through Monday. Perfect. I know it's gonna be a crazy weekend because Gracie. Do you guys realize Gracie turned 18 on Saturday? And all she wanted to do was go to the movies with her mommy and daddy. So we went and we saw Fast X, or what was that the name? Fast X? One of the Fast and Furious movies. Okay, what are we on now? S57 is at $32. S57 is at $32. I'm going to close up the other one. So let me know if you want anything. S61 is the jelly roll at $25. S61 is the jelly roll at $25. And 37 and 36. Let me go back. 37. Did you see the Little Mermaid? Victor, we did not, but that was the second choice on Gracie's list. But then she went for Fast X. But I'm sure we're going to see Little Mermaid this weekend. Roger's thrilled. Okay, 36 is the S37 is this one, Carolyn G. Gracie's graduation is Friday. Carolyn G, $25. S36 is Connie Wiggins, 40. Friday during the show is her graduation. Like, literally, horrible timing. All right, Victor, see you later. S57 is at 32. The jelly roll is S61. S61 is at $25 right now. So if you want to bid on S61, put in more than $25. S57 is going to do, June says they filmed it near her, the Fast and Furious movie. It was pretty good. S57, Susan Adams, $32. And I'm going to sneeze. Okay. S61 is the jelly roll, and it's at $25. And then we have a few pieces of fabric left. S1351 is marbled, probably Northcott it looks like. Marblehead quartz for Paintbrush Studio. So Paintbrush Studio S1351 is 4 yards for $40. The new John Wick movie. Well, I'm just going to say, I think that our food, our popcorn and our drinks cost more than our movie tickets. Okay, here's the fun little meow that we saw last week, but nobody bought it. So if you want the turquoise meow with little yarn balls, S1321 is $20. S1 because the meow is going that way. The number's upside down. S1321 is the meow kitty turquoise. S136 is just a cute little peachy color. S1361. So all these are priced $10. So the jelly roll is now at $26 if you want to outbid the jelly roll. S61 is at $26. I know, Sandy. Who would have thought an 18-year-old would want to spend her 18th birthday with her mommy and daddy? S1381 is $20. It's kind of a gray, but denim-y gray. S1381 is 2 yards for, Sue, you're second by I don't know how many seconds. 1361 on my screen is Julie Gibson first. Julie Gibson. Okay, S61 is the jelly roll for the Americana jelly roll, and I think it's at $25. So if anybody wants to outbid that, S61 is at $25. Okay, and then here's a fun pink one with swirls. So S1341 is 3 yards, pink with a little hint of a mauve-y little dibby dab. S1341 is $30. And then S1320 is the turquoise meow, 2 yards. S1381 is the denim-y gray, 2 yards, $10 a yard. And then the blue great water, S1351 is 4 yards for $40. Uh-oh, my computer just shut off. Okay, and then the jelly roll Americana S61 for $25. I have Jenny Duarte for $26. If anybody wants to outbid, now's the chance because that's it. That's all we have here. We have a few little pieces of black fabric squares that we're just going to scroll and find a winner. And I have Sue a Cope. Oops. Sue. Okay, Sue. Well, that was lucky timing to get on, Sue. Okay, the 61 just blew to your feet. Sue a Cope. Okay, so I have Jenny Duarte for the jelly roll, S61. Let me get the paper real quick so I won't be confused in the morning when I show up. S61, Jenny D, 26. And then if anybody wants these, I have, just give me a description of the ones you want. These are like costume patterns. So we've got a witch's costume, an army, a retro army costume, or dancer, nurse costume. I'm not sure what all is going on there. Elizabethan costumes. So these are all just free. If you want these costume patterns, just type in which one you want, and we'll try to get them for you. We've got a medieval costume and a Renaissance costume, a history. I'm just going to lay them out here. Here's a super cute little, this one is actually cute. We might need to save this. No, you can have it. We're like, our worlds are cluttered. I know, Christy. I thought you went through it too, but I was putting them in the trash can. I'm like, oh, I think people might want these. Here's a cute little quilt pattern. You've got a house, some snowy top mountains, some hearts. Very primitive. You've got patterns for the pillows, the snowman. The snowman looks like a s'more. And here's another crafty one. You can do your wool applique on it. Kathleen Rader. Hey, Kathleen, I didn't even know you were on. Kathleen Rader. Okay. Some cute little appliques. And you know, a lot of you say, oh, you don't want to do applique. You don't necessarily have to do hand applique. You can do machine applique for that. Oh, sorry. Kathleen Rader was the first one for the quilt. Here's another baby costume. Oh, Kathleen, go take some ibuprofen or something. Peggy, Cato. Any baby pattern. Well, this is a baby costume, Jenny. Okay. Then we've got what? What?
Well, you only have 2% on
my iPad?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show these to you real quick. And then here's another Renaissance pattern if you want it. Otherwise, all of these are going in the trash can. Here's some little fairy costumes. Some more, I don't know, priest costumes. Jenny said no thanks to this one. Oh, well, there's a bunch more. Here's a cute skirt pattern. That actually is pretty cute if I was into actually being able to sew for myself. Here's some home decorating, little covers for your office or your sewing room. Just put office essentials. Here's a cute little snowman with stockings and little decorations. That's a cute one. Skirt pattern is Jenny. Okay, Roger says that the iPad is going to die any second. So if it dies, we'll see you guys on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Here
it's after 5.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Snowman. No one wants these. I will take them all, please. Okay, June. Snowman. Peggy Cato. Okay, here's another one here. It's a snowman. It's a quilt. You've got some tools. I'm not sure why you got tools and sleds and trees, but you've got a saw and a hammer, I guess, so you can build your Christmassy stuff. Here's a cute little Christmas thing. You know, fun, crafty stuff. Okay, so that is it for today because Roger says we're 8 minutes over our time allotment. Okay, it's not a snowman, it's a Santa Claus. The quilt pattern's gone already. We got a lot of costumes. We've got an office organization, and we've got a Santa and a cute little Christmas tree. And that's it. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. Get some sewing done. We'll see you Wednesday at 4. All right. I know, overtime, for real. Bless you. Okay, we'll see you guys on Wednesday at 4. Have a good couple of days and get some sewing done. Bye. 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 Julie.